Hello, I'm Higher Vibrations, and so are you. Just wanted to come on real quick and remind you why you're doing this. That, all this stuff it's really uncomfortable and it's hard. Like we we didn't know what to plan on. We didn't know what to expect as in our human form, and as each thing comes, then it it's so easy to become overwhelmed and just lost in the moment of the discomfort. That goes away. Remember all those moments of reprieve we've had? Remember those times we were like, oh, I'm so glad I did that. I'm glad it's over. I'm not able to remember how or why I thought it was so difficult now that it's over. Well, now we're back into like that ebb and flow period again, where there's every moment of every day we're in flux. And that's what everyone's going through. We're all going through that. We're being pulled between densities. We're being pulled between the 3D and the 5D. And I don't even know if pulled is the right word because we're kind of one foot in each side, right? And so we're coexisting. We're existing in multiple dimensions in this physical form, and I don't I get the strong feeling that's the first time this has really occurred, which is beautiful and exciting, right? When I died, I've died a few times in my life, and each time I came back with some really awesome information and ability to understand things and stuff. But the one most common experience that I had every time was like all of the other light beings or souls or whatever you want to call them, they they were excited to hear firsthand kind of experience it felt like, and like, hey, how was it, what was it like, kind of experience and kind of thing. And you kind of, in this form, we assume that means what was the best parts, what was the part you enjoyed the most. And for us, usually that has to do with talking about the joy of it, the the moments of bliss, the moments of celebration, the cozy times in taking a nap in the hammock on a nice spring day, or celebrating with your children or your family, or the love that you had. And that's not what they wanted to know about. Like, they weren't so interested in that. They wanted to know about the pain. They wanted to know about mourning and loss and heartbreak and depression. They wanted to know about profound sadness, and mostly that feeling that is so unique to us, that sensation of separation. We are not actually separate. And in this experience that we're in, we feel that. Well, not so much for me anymore, but like, that's the standard of this experience that we're in, is that feeling of being separate from one another and from God. And we are not. We are the opposite. We are as one. We are one. But the fact that so many of them want to know about the pain, I've started to, over the past few months, remember those experiences and think to myself, every time I'm in that moment of like struggle, of pain, I think to myself, is this the last time I'm going to feel this? And like almost want to like spend more time focusing on it and kind of enjoying it. Not pull myself down into it, but just observe, be present for it. And what's fascinating about that, when I'm present for it, the pain goes away. Once I take the time to stop and observe it, it's gone. It addresses it, and it's relieved. So that's something to consider. That's something that's worked for me. And it's actually beautiful. everything about this life, even the great discomfort. Once we get through this part, I want to be able to say that I was present enough to experience it. So I don't know if that helped anybody, but I hope that you're having a wonderful day. You know, we're moving into the new moon activation portal energy tonight. I think we're there already, and it's going to be lasting for a while. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be shifting and changing in a very obvious and dramatic way going into the end of the year. And it's going to be beautiful. You know, and to prepare for something like that is almost impossible. Only to say, just remember to stay centered. Stay in your heart center. Don't forget to take care of your body and be gentle with yourself. You're not going to do everything perfect. That's the opposite of the definition of human. And we are all human in this form. It's going to be okay. Reach out. Be with one another. This is a beautiful ride that so many are jealous of. And we get front row seats. Have a great day. Aho blessings.